Um, okay, so we are now online and recording. Welcome again, guys, to this series of interviews with marketing practitioners. Today, I have invited Swapna, who was also one of my students 2 years ago. And she's now working as a search engine optimization specialist, I believe. So she's working in what we could say a more technical aspect of marketing, or more specifically digital marketing. So Swapna, thank you very much for agreeing to spare a few minutes today and tell us more about what you do. As I mentioned to you, the whole idea of this series is to kind of tell students and share with students like the different pathways that they could possibly take after they do a degree in marketing. So thank you, Swapna, and I'll just put your slides online. Let me see if it works. Okay, so can you see them now?
Not yet. Yeah, now I can.
Okay, perfect. So over to you, Swapna.
Yeah, this is just the cover title. Rodrigo, can you please go to the next slide so I can start my story?
Of course, there you go.
Hello, everyone. It's lovely to connect with you all on this platform, and huge thanks to Dr. Rodrigo for giving me this opportunity. I'm currently working as a search engine optimization specialist with Guide Dogs, one of the UK's leading charity organizations. But let me tell you a bit about myself first. I have done my Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Science from India, and I have worked in website development and in India and as well as in UK. I had to take a career break in between due to family reasons, and when it was time to get back to work, I took some time to reflect upon what I really wanted and grabbed the opportunity to fulfill my dreams of doing masters in digital marketing. I was awarded a scholarship in Henley Business School for my masters, and I think that was definitely a confidence booster for me. I graduated a couple of years back and knew that I wanted to utilize my undergraduate degree, which is highly technical, along with my marketing knowledge when I started looking for a job. I had some exposure to SEO while I was working in IT before, and SEO looked like the perfect job opportunity for me as it involves websites, research, it's highly analytical and technical, plus it's all related to marketing. So here I am, working as an SEO specialist at Guide Dogs. Can we please go to the next slide, please? So, what is SEO and what do SEO specialists do? Google is the search engine that handles a vast majority of daily search engine queries in the world and is the biggest and baddest gatekeeper on the internet. And SEO is the key to that gate. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It's the practice of increasing both the quality and the quantity of website traffic, as well as exposure to your brand through non-paid search engine results. SEO is much about people as it is about search engine themselves. It's about understanding what users are searching for online, the answers they are seeking, the words they are using, and the type of content they wish to consume. If knowing your audience's intent is one side of SEO coin, delivering it in a way such that search engine crawlers can find and understand is the other. SEO is very useful in improving user experience, is cost effective, and giving companies a competitive edge. And that is my job. I optimize our website in order to achieve higher search engine rankings by implementing a smart SEO strategy. I'm a problem solver and a decision maker in all SEO related at Guide Dogs. Next slide, please, Rodrigo.
Will do. Give me a second. All right, there you go.
The next slide shows Maslow's hierarchy of SEO needs, very similar to Maslow's hierarchy of needs that I'm sure you all are aware of. This theory states that unless you have your foundation strong, you can't achieve the needs at the top of the pyramid. As you can see, the foundation of good SEO begins with ensuring crawl accessibility and moves up from there. Crawl accessibility, so search engines can read your website And it can be anything related to slow page speed, unable to access any page, broken links, etc. The second one is compelling content that answers the searcher's query. We always say that consumer is the king, and this holds even true if you are in a digital marketing field. You need to know who your target audiences are and what they are looking for. Users first approach is also rewarded by search engine and is the most important thing to consider. The third one is keyword optimization. It is to attract searchers and engines. This is the most important aspect of SEO and very highly essential as well. Fourth one is great user experience, including fast loading speed and compelling user interface is a necessity for ranking better. Another thing is that you need to have the share-worthy content that earn links, citations, and amplification. To achieve higher click-through rates, we need to do appropriate page titles, their URLs, and the page descriptions. And the most important, I would say, is feature snippet. Feature snippets are selected search results that feature on top of Google's organic results below the ads in a box. This is where we try to achieve a ranking in. Next slide, please.
Great. I just noticed that actually it's like Moslos, because it's maybe they don't know it, but it's MOZ is actually a software, right, that helps with search engine optimization and all that. Yeah. Great. Okay, I'll move to the next slide. There we go.
So Google, we use different tactics for different search engines while doing our work as an SEO optimization specialist. But let's consider Google now for obvious reasons. Now Google lists around 200 ranking factors for SEO, or if you go in more detail, there are around 10,000 sub-factors for ranking. SEO is quite broad and a complex task, but if done correctly, it's the most rewarding strategy to get you the highest ranking, and it's free of cost. It's always evolving. It combines large number of tools, best practices, and constantly adjusting to Google's algorithm updates. To rank better, your content needs to mirror expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Now, SEO includes continuously, so my day-to-day job, and whenever I get a chance from my other work, is I continuously audit our content, identifying gaps and opportunities, and it's a continuous process of improving on all these fronts and all the time. Do some work to get at the top, but then do a lot more to stay on the top, I would say. So just in brief, SEO consists of 3 different aspects. Technical SEO, which refers to improving the technical aspects of a website in order to increase the ranking of its pages, making website faster, easier to crawl, and understandable for search engines are the pillars of technical optimization. On-page SEO is very important as it helps search engines understand your website and its content and whether it's relevant to your searcher's query. The factors that include on-page optimization are keywords, meta tags, duplicate content, optimizing your images, to name a few. And lastly, off-page SEO. This includes all of the tactics that takes place outside your website, such as linking to trusted websites, brand building, reviews, guest blogs, posting, and so on. I use so many different tools every day to carry out all of the above. I think this is the most exciting part of my job, where I get to connect the dots, analyze the data and research, and keep on improving my SEO strategy. Next slide, please. So
there we go.
Yeah, we are Guide Dogs, a leading charity organization, have 90 years of experience in helping people with sight loss, and we are very proud of this. We breed and train guide dogs which provide life-changing mobility, and there are currently over 4,700 working guide dog partnerships in UK. Guide dogs have transformed themselves into digital-first brand, and we always have digital journey of our customer in mind ahead of our new campaigns and projects. Next slide, please, so I can go in more detail. The key performance indicators for SEO differs as we are a charity organization. We need more donations, event attendance, newsletter signups, and very important thing is how we build up our authority through our content and SEO. So the main KPIs that we generally track are organic search traffic, organic search rankings, search engine visibility, which indicates how often your domain is shown in search results for the keywords it's ranking, organic click-through rate, and the last but not the least, of course, bounce rate, which is a metric that measures the percentage of your site visitors who bounce from your website without taking any actions. Moving on to next slide, please. SEO performance is a long-term strategy and results take generally few months to show up. So you really need to have that patience to see the results, and at the same time you need to manage the expectation of your stakeholders whenever you are starting your new campaign. SEO also requires support from all different marketing channels. At Guide Dogs, depending on the campaign, we generally have our fundraising team, services team, brand team, communications team, research team, data team, content team, and the most important digital team involved in all of our campaigns. At Guide Dogs, different marketing channels come into action to drive our SEO performance. Let me tell you in short how they all work together. So SEO and content marketing goes hand in hand. The bottom line is that high quality content tends to be a boon for SEO, and good SEO is the quality of the written content. SEO is all about gaining visibility, and social media platform enables this. We promote inspiring content through LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram that can reach a wider audience that could be willing to share and link back to us, and thus in reinforcing brand reputation and authority. A creative email marketing campaign can positively affect your SEO too, depending on the size of your data list. Emails can be sent to large groups quickly and cost effectively, offering a platform to help promote your SEO content that can lead to more social shares and all important backlinks. SEO and referral traffic helps us to generate any links and earn links for the better quality domain. SEO and paid search, I think this is quite important, and we do this for all our campaigns. We harness the data from paid search campaigns such as Google Ads to get insights into search terms and keywords that will carry over to organic search. We then evaluate which keywords are popular and therefore which keywords deserve more of our SEO efforts for organic traffic. And lastly, PR is another great tool and help us generate exposure and awareness to our SEO content. Press releases and guest blogs are just few examples that improve our brand trust, credibility, and ultimately SEO. Next slide, please. This is one of our most successful campaigns, and you will know why in a short while. Sponsor a Puppy is a co-sponsorship scheme where supporters follow a Guide Dogs puppy's exciting journey from 6 weeks old to when they are partnered with someone who is blind and partially sighted. There are 3 new puppy recruits available for sponsorship every 4 months, and supporters follow their 2-year journey to becoming a fully trained guide dog. This scheme alone has raised substantial amount for us, and we have over 3,000 people who are actively sponsoring these cute puppies every year. I think this campaign illustrates the best example of integrating different marketing channels at Guide Dogs and what you can achieve through the right implementation. We recruit our new supporters through online campaigns, TV ads, press advertising, and even face-to-face interactions. The customer comes to our website, they fill up the form for sponsoring a puppy, and we use SEO and pay-per-click advertisement to drive through the traffic. It is then promoted through different social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The supporter also receive regular updates, photos, and videos along the way through emails. This is a huge project for us, which runs throughout the year at Guide Dogs and involve all marketing teams working together, such as fundraising team, brand team, communications team, research team, data team, content team, and the very important, again, digital team. Next slide, please.
I think, from this slide and the previous one, something that is quite evident is that, and this has been kind of a theme with other interviews, is like you're not working on your own, right? There is this kind of collaboration and different teams, even within marketing, right? That they need to kind of communicate to make this work. So it's good, because sometimes, I don't know if you remember, but when you were at uni, it's like people, why teamwork and all that? Because the reality is that we work in teams all the time, right? It's very rare to have just one person doing everything, right?
No, and I don't think I have ever worked alone on any project. I have to work with so many around, because Guide Dogs is a huge organization as well. We have so many different teams, and I think for every campaign we have at least 8 to 10 teams involved in that. So, and as a SEO person, me doing my job at Guide Dogs, I'm the only one SEO person at the moment. So I think it's my duty and responsibility to liaise with everyone in all of the teams and get their feedback and what they want to achieve and how I can then successfully deliver it through SEO.
Of course. And I don't know if you remember as well, but when I was covering search engine optimization in class, I told them that, okay, you might work with people like yourself that have like a computer background, but marketers did a computer science background, but marketers need to be able to kind of know as well what's going on, right? And to interact and to be familiar with like all the elements that you mentioned in the pyramid, right? Even though they might not necessarily know how to optimize like page loading times and stuff like that, but they need to know that is an important element, for example.
Yeah, I think that is quite an important point that you touch upon, Rodrigo, because when I started with Guide Dogs, I think the major part of my role was to educate people around that why SEO is important. And what role it plays, so that they know that every campaign starts with, of course, what the team are looking for, but then it comes to me first for all the research and for the user's intent, and then it goes for content brief and the website team.
Great. So I'll stop interrupting and move to the next slide.
That's okay.
There you go. Good doc.
So following on from Sponsor a Puppy, this is another cute campaign that we have just launched, Good Dog. It's a subscription product, a 12-month expert guide from Guide Dogs to support relationship between happy, well-behaved dogs and the owners who love them. For just £10 a month throughout Guide Dogs subscribers will receive, Good Dogs subscribers will receive monthly emails and seasonal packs through the post full of training tips and inspiring reads from our experts at Guide Dogs. This campaign, although recently launched, is doing great on driving organic traffic as well as paid and social traffic. So I think this is one of the recent examples that I can give that is doing amazingly well on our site. Next
yeah, well,
slide.
Additionally, you get to show all these very nice pictures of the dogs, right? So it's a great place to work. Do you have dogs in the office? I don't know.
So until now, they were based in North in one of the centers, but we always had an ambition to shift them to our Reading office, and the work is on the way. So hopefully from next year we are going to have lots of dogs in our office where we are also going to be working. So that's a plus point for us now.
Yeah, definitely. I just changed the slide.
Right. So I think this example I picked because this can show that how successful SEO campaign can be, and you'll know shortly why. So this is Companion Dogs, where we are really making a difference in people's lives. These are the dogs that have changed career from being a guide dog because it wasn't right from them. They might have behaviors that might not be suitable for guiding, such as some health issue, problems with their joints, or anxiety. But this is the campaign for our services team that we launched few weeks back, and it's already driving the highest traffic through organic search, which clearly proves that SEO done properly could be the main star driving your website traffic. Our ranking have gone from mid-40s to number 4 here for this campaign, and has proven yet another very successful SEO campaign. So yeah, that just proves that SEO works. You just need to have some patience before it shows you results.
Wow, I think those are great results, right? From 40 to 4,
Yeah.
it's very good. And I found very interesting how you said as well, these are dogs that change careers, right? So it's like they had a career before and then they decided
No,
actually.
so what happens is when we recruit a guide dog for training, and they go through rigorous training for nearly 2 years, and somewhere along the line, if we think that they have developed some health issues, or they have some behavioral problem even, they can't be going on to a guide dog, but they are still great dogs, as can be a companion dog for people who are in need of that. So
Of
then
course.
we provide them with the people. We have a long list for that, but yeah, I think they do a great job.
Yeah. Okay. Should I move to the next one? Yes. Final slide, right?
And Dr. Rodrigo asked me for some career advice to give to you guys. I think there are lots of things that I can say, but I just picked 3 of them. The first one for me, I would say that I would really like to stress the importance of knowing yourself and know your strengths within this domain. So what are you passionate about? What are you good at? Like, I always knew that I never wanted to lose my technical side when I looked for the job. So my job now combines technology and marketing. Also, please speak to your mentor, teachers during masters, because that was so much invaluable for me, and it gives me the right direction for my job opportunities. The second one, and I think for the and Dr. Rodrigo, you would also agree with me. I think I would really stress is choosing your dissertation very carefully. I think you'll be spending so many hours in your dissertation in researching, and it is so valuable. I did my dissertation, which was a blend in artificial intelligence and marketing. And now one of the most exciting projects that I'll be leading next year in guide dogs is voice search. We have just recently launched our website bot, so that is an ongoing project, and I'm going to be leading that on all SEO fronts from next year. So what I'm
Wow.
trying to say here is choose what you are interested in and see this as an opportunity to gain deeper understanding of the field that you actually like, and utilize it in your career. And the third one, I think it's so important that you explore all the possibilities and learn as much as you can in the digital marketing field. They are all interconnected. So having as much as knowledge as you can will give you a competitive edge. And the last one, never stop learning. There is so much more you can learn apart from what job you are doing, and it's amazing field out there what you can achieve through digital journey. I think it's amazing. Over
Great.
to you.
Thank you, Swapna. I think it's great advice, right? And we do stress that. I mean, if you're going to spend all this amount of hours over the summer during your dissertation, you might as well do something that what you're very interested in, but also that can help you in your next stage, right? Which is finding a job. And I'm very happy to hear that part of this kind of artificial intelligence project that you did now might lead to all these very exciting new projects that you will be leading and developing with the organization. So well done, congratulations, and
Thank you.
And thank you again for sparing this few minutes to discuss this with me and to share it with the students. So thank you, Swapna.
It's my pleasure, Dr. Rodrigo. Thank you so much.
All right, so I'll stop recording now.